Have you ever felt completely exhausted after a long day, even though you didn't do any heavy physical work? No running, no lifting, no chaos. And yet, your body feels like it survived a war. This is the hidden cost of kindness. Some people are not tired because they work too hard. They are tired because they are constantly managing the emotions of everyone around them. From a very young age, many of us were taught to obey, to be easy, to be good. But we were never taught how to listen to ourselves. So we learned something else instead. We learned how to survive. The good child becomes whoever the world needs them to be: quiet, helpful, easy to love, easy to control. Like a calm lake with freezing currents underneath, they look peaceful on the surface. But beneath that surface, there is pressure, fear, loneliness, a storm no one ever sees. Behind every polite smile, there is often a person silently drowning in expectations. And after years of abandoning themselves for others, they no longer know where the mask ends and where they begin. In psychology, there is a survival response called fawning. Most people know fight, flight, or freeze. But fawning is different. Fawning is the art of disappearing to stay safe. It is when you survive by becoming useful. You sacrifice your own needs to make sure nobody leaves, nobody gets angry, nobody rejects you. You apologize for things that were never your fault. You say, "It's okay," when it isn't. You answer messages immediately, even when you are emotionally exhausted. Because somewhere deep inside, your nervous system learned a terrifying lesson. Disappointing people is dangerous. So you become hyper-aware. You read every shift in tone, every pause, every facial expression. A single text message saying, "We need to talk," can ruin your entire day. Not because you are weak, but because your brain immediately enters survival mode. Your mind becomes a machine trying to solve one impossible equation: how do I keep everyone happy without losing them? And the frightening part is, you become very good at it. Too good. You know how to calm people down, how to avoid conflict, how to make others feel seen. But nobody notices that you are disappearing in the process. Your kindness became a survival strategy. You were loved most when you abandoned yourself. And after a while, you stop asking, "What do I feel?" Because your entire identity becomes built around another question: what do they need from me? This is why hyper-empathy feels so exhausting. You don't just hear words, you hear the silence between them. You replay conversations for hours. You analyze tiny reactions. You search for hidden disappointment in people's eyes. You become an investigator of a crime that was never committed, constantly trying to prevent rejection before it even exists. And eventually, your personality becomes a blur of reactions. You are so busy becoming everything for everyone else that you forget who you actually are. But listen carefully. This does not mean you are broken. Your brain is performing an incredibly intelligent task. It adapted. Your nervous system learned how to keep you safe inside environments where love may have felt unpredictable. Your sensitivity is not weakness. It is survival wisdom. You became emotionally intelligent because you had to. You learned to read rooms because your peace depended on it. You became kind because kindness kept you alive. But the environment has changed now. You are no longer that helpless child. You do not need to carry this heavy armor everywhere anymore. Healing begins the moment you realize your worth is not tied to your usefulness. You are valuable because you exist, not because you please people. And maybe the hardest lesson of all is learning that conflict will not destroy you. Some people may become disappointed, some people may leave, but the people who truly love you will not abandon you for having boundaries. Real love does not require self-erasure. You do not need to earn your right to exist anymore. So listen to your body. That exhaustion you feel is not laziness. It is your nervous system begging for rest, begging to finally be heard. The world will not collapse because you said no. You are not responsible for carrying everyone else's emotional weight. Your peace matters too. And maybe, for the first time in your life, your kindness can become a choice instead of a reflex. The child who survived by pleasing everyone finally deserves to meet the adult who chooses themselves. Take a deep breath. You have done enough. You have carried enough. And even now, without performing, without fixing, without proving anything, you are still worthy of love. You always were. The door is open. You can finally come home to yourself.